Hello guys, today I'm going to talk about do while and while loop. So we'll directly go to the Visual Studio. I'll first start with the do while loop. Okay, I will change this here. Do while loop. So it start with the keyword do, then it's coming with the curly braces. So here we'll print console sorry console.writeLine, finish with the semicolon. Don't forget these things I teach earlier. Here we'll type test. Okay, so I'll explain the code after writing it, so that would be easy to you. Here I'm typing here while, so we can take the directly true. So here we'll save this. Here is the something happening here is uh, do. That means whatever happened, this code, this part of code is executing. That means before checking the condition, we learned about these conditions. This is the condition in the while loop. Before checking the condition, this code is every time executing. Okay, so whether if this one is false, if we change it to false, what do you think? Will it display the WriteLine test or not? We'll check this out. Wait, I'll turn this to true and we'll run this and check. Okay, I change it to true. This condition is true. So how many times it will print the value of this test? How many times you think? I'll give some time. Take your time and think. We are going through for loops, for each loops in the previous videos, so you have some idea on that one. So we'll check that one. I'll run the program. Oh my god, how many? It's too much. See, because it's never ending in here. That's why it's showing too many test cases. Okay, so I'll change this to false. Save. Now you can tell how many times it will print these test value. How many times? I'll give some time to think about it. So I told you this do whatever happen, this do it statement is executing. After that only this while statement is executing, and then it's in the condition they are checking whether it's true or false and doing the other stuff. So shall we check? Okay, perfect. Here the condition is false, but the thing is they're asking to do this first. So they are doing this first, so it's showing only one time. Okay, I hope you got this. Shall we check with some examples? We'll move to the example and figure it out how it working in. Okay, we'll edit this one. Here I'm taking variable int I equals 0. So here I'm checking. I'll remove this one and we'll print I. Okay, directly. And next, what we need to do? We need to check the condition. So here we are checking whether I is greater than 10, not greater than. We are printing I until value getting lesser than value 10. So if we put equal sign, it will display like 0 to 10. So if you remove, it will display 0 to 9. That means this is the condition we are checking. We are checking whether the I is lesser than the 10. Until that one, we are printing. That means until the condition is true, we are printing the value in this console write line. Okay, so we'll run this and check. Okay, let's run. Oh my god, what happened? Same as the previous 0 0 0 0 0. So I told you about these if conditions, increments, and for loops. So I'll give some time to think about what happening here, how we can correct this one. So it is starting from 0. We need to stop from 9. So but I'll run this one, but the issue is it's printing only 0. What's the issue in there? I'll give some time, pause the video and try it yourself. Then you will realize what's the issue in there. Otherwise you will never learn these things. I'll give some time. Okay, so hope you check the code, or you can debug the code like I told you earlier. Like we can put a debug point and check what's happening in there. You can check the initial values, why it's not coming in only 0, why it's not incrementing. That's the word you need to catch. There should be an increment in the for loop. As I mentioned earlier, this is the way. I'll tell you again. I'll type a equal to 0. Then what we do, we are checking the condition, not a greater than 10. Oh sorry about my gaming. 10. Don't forget the semicolon. We'll write this perfect way, otherwise it's hard to catch. So here what we did, this is the initialization, this is the condition we are checking. Here what we did the increment or decrement in here. No, you can remember, right? Hope you understand these things in the past videos. Now you need to use this knowledge in the future work. Likewise, this is a for loop. Likewise, here also we need to put, this is also a part of a loop now. So we need to use that increment. Otherwise, the I is always 0. That's why it's printing unlimited amount of zeros. Okay, so I'll comment this on. We'll keep this to remind previous works we did. So here, now what we can do, like where's the place, exact place we can put the increment? Can we put here? Likewise, can we put? We can put, but it's not working. Okay, so shall we check this one? Oh, it's only 1. Why is that? The increment is, here we are initialization, here we are incrementing. Then I is 0. Then what's the value of I? Next line, line number 4. I value is 1 again because it's increment. Before going to the do condition, do loop, inside this do condition, I value is 1. Again, same thing. So the correct place is, I hope most of the guys will understand these things. Hope you figure it already. So that's good. If not, here I'm teaching you I plus plus. Likewise, we can use. So I'll remove this one. I'll run this one. We'll check. Perfect. Here 0 to 9, it's printing. So what's the logic? What's the scenario behind this one? Shall we figure it out? What's that one? So the importance of coding is not the coding actually. Figure it out. The logic behind it is 95% of the coding. When you're a software engineer or software developer, you need to focus on what's the logic, what's the problem we need to solve. Then only you realize how we can solve it. The 5% of work is coding, 95% of work is understanding the logic. So we can understand the logic. Basically, in the beginner's level, we can do the debugging. Okay, so I'll put a debug point here, and here we can put anywhere. We'll check here also. We need to check. Otherwise, we can put one here, and yeah, we'll do like this. Okay, it's first of all hits in the initialization. What's the value of this one? Int I equal here 0. We'll go down. We are using step over. You can use the keyboard F10 also, but I'm using this one. It's easy to use in the cursor, so it's went inside the do. Go. What do you think in the console will print? 0 or 1? There's no increment here though, so it should be 1. Shall we check? Okay, we hover this cursor to the this I, then it will show the value. See, I value is 0. So after printing this one, what we do? We are incrementing by 1. Okay, still this one is 1. We'll step over. Shall we check? Here I is 1 now. See the difference? Previously it's always 0 0 0 0. If you put in here, it's showing 1 1 1. Now 0, now it's 1. We'll check next step. Here it's going to the while loop. While loop, what is this? This is the condition we are checking. We are checking whether I is lower than 10. What's the value of I now? 1. 1 is lower than 10. Correct, right? So it's going again. Going to do. Now what's the value of 1? I told the answer. Sorry. This is 1. Now it's printing 1. Previously print 0. Will it go to the initial state of this one? We put the debug point to check that one. It's not going because I is incrementing here. Checking condition is here. We don't need this one now. But don't remove it. Run. Now what's the value of I? If it's 1, our code is incorrect. It should be, what's the value? It should be 2. We'll check. Yeah, it's perfect. Value of 2. Likewise, now it's checking whether 2 is lower than 10. Yeah, correct. It's going to the do again. Likewise, you can check yourself whether the code is correct or wrong. So I'll remove these debug points. If you put too many debug points like this, you can remove it from here. The tab, there's a next to the build and the test, there's a debug tab. All the way down, you can delete all breakpoint at once. So you can press yes, then it will remove. Okay, then you can continue. Here is your answer. This is the perfect. You can practice many more things like take some values from here, like put the value 5 4 or something like that, and check the conditions, change the condition like this. So get smaller than or equal like us. You can practice make you a perfect person of software engineering. So hope you understand these things correctly. If you didn't understand, please put a comment in the video. I'll explain to you everything. And another thing is we are using another keywords in here. So they're called continue and break statements. Let's write a program for that one and we'll understand how to do it. Okay, so I'll remove this one, we don't need now. So create random. Previous also I create something like that. I create the object from that one because I need some values, random values for this one. Int I'm creating index equal to 0 and we need I'll put as current 0. I'll explain this one everything to you. We'll do first equal random.next. I think this one I did previously also for testing purposes to show you how these things are working. Here we are using previously learned things. I'll change it to not equal here. That's better for me. I'll put 8. Yeah, checking the if condition. Here I can put no, not break. I'll put continue here and show. Okay, I finished the do part, so now I'm moving to while. Not equal to 0. No, we'll put 8. Previously we put 7 here. Okay, so I need another part in here. I need to print this one. So as you know, you can put console right line. You can use this one. Previously I told you how to use these things. We need to use these previous words. So I'll put the curly braces in here. I need to print the index and again put a dash. I need to print the current also. I need to show you what's happening in here, otherwise you will never know. So the hot, this is hot, we learn things fresh memory. So here what we need to do, we need to increment this one, increment. Okay, I wrote the program. We'll run and check whether this is working or not. Okay, I'm running this one, showing anything. We'll run again. We got 2 8s. Why it's getting 8 only? What's the purpose of this continue value? Anyone know? We'll close this one, we'll run again. 1 8. No, 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 no. Again 1 8. What's the purpose of this? Continue means if this code here we are checking, we are giving the current value to 0 and the index value is 0. Here I'm getting the object of this random and checking 1 to 11 the random numbers, and I'm checking if the current, that means random value we are taking from here, we are storing in here, we are checking whether the value is not equal to 2, not equal to 8, sorry, not equal to 8. If this current value is not equal to 8, we are skipping these two, we are directly continuing to the this while, and here we are checking the condition again. Likewise it's happening. I'll put a debug point in here. I'll demonstrate you what's happening in here. What's the purpose of using this continue keyword? We'll run this and check what's the purpose of this one. Okay, running. It's hit. So we are checking what's the current value, 0. I'm going in whether this value is equal to not equal to 8. Yes, it's not equal to 8. Then what's happening? This is going to continue. We'll check continue. That's mean then it will it go to this console line and print the value of the current and the index values? No, it's not happening. We'll check whether it's going. No, it's directly going to the while condition. Okay, 0 is not current value is 10 and it's not equal to 7, so it's going again. Check another one. Going here current value is 3, so 3 is not equal true, that means true is continuing. Okay, not printing again. We'll check now. It's 6, will it print? No, it's not printing. Check again. It's 3 again. Now 4, come on, give us 8. Again 6. Oh, now 8. Okay, so this one is false, that means it's not equal to 8. That condition is false, that means it's going to print this one. Okay, here index is getting 1, that means index value is getting we are only printing one value here. We'll check whether if another current value is getting 8, then we will print 0 like this. I'll tell you, printing is 0, we are printing 8. The index is 1, printing 8. Index is 2, printing 8. Likewise it's printing here. Okay, we'll try another one. If you're lucky it will come. No, it's 2. So here was the output. It should print only like this part only, not this part, this part only. It should show this is the correct one. Okay, we'll check. We'll put the continue and check. Remove this one and continue. So output we got 0818. What's the issue in there? Previously one also. After that we removing the debug point. Then also we run again another time. At that time another current value got 8. That's why it is showing 8. Okay, perfect. Hope you understand these things perfectly. We'll check what's happening when you use break instead of continue. We'll break here. So we'll run this and explain what's happening in the break statement. Okay, nothing, it's nothing, nothing. Oh, it's coming 08. So we need to change something in here, so otherwise we'll get the same issue now. So we'll check whether current is larger than 8. Okay, so run this on 4, no, 7, 3 and 1, 2 and 6, nothing, nothing. Oh, we got 3, 1, 3, 6, 2, 7. What's the difference in here? None of this one is greater than 8. All are lesser than 8. Here they are checking whether the current value is greater than 8. If the current value is greater than 8, it will break the statement and go to the while loop. So we'll put a debug point in here and we'll run it again. Okay, we'll check what's the current value. Current value is 2. Okay, 2 is greater than 8. No, it's lesser than. That means false. False means it should print. Okay, it's going inside. Index is increment by 1. Checking the conditions. We'll check again. 9. Will it go? We'll check the condition. 9 is greater than 8. So in the break statement, it's breaking. It's not checking this one. It's directly go. We'll check. Okay, our condition is over. Our running is over. We'll check. See, 0, 2. 0 means index. This is the random value we took. Okay, we'll have another example if you want. Run this one. Okay, current is 1. That means it's lesser than the 8. That means condition is false. Then it's going inside and print this one. We continue. Okay, it's broke. That means it should print some 1 and 3. Likewise, it's happening. So today we learn how to use do while loop, and the while loop we use continue and break statements. Like how we can use this one, we demonstrate, and I teach you how you need to focus on these things, how to engage in these things. Likewise, so that's all for today's video. See you next time. Until that week, we'll uh, until we meet again. Happy coding. Next week we are doing the switch statement. So bye bye.